Yeah, I definitely blacked out in the moment, but I mean, what I said before the game was find a way to get the result. At this point in the season, it's the results that matter, and I don't think one of us would have drew it up the way that it happened. But I think we responded well into the tough moments and found a way to get over the line.
I mean, you're always talking in the build-up to the PKs. Was this more than normal? Because it seemed like Victor Rivas had to come out in the side as well to kind of tell you to get back on your line.
I mean, I think he was a little bit on a power trip, to be honest, because I don't know if it is anywhere in the laws where you're not allowed to talk to the players. Of course, he wants us to get on the line as quick as possible, but when Andrew Thomas was pulling up his socks, he didn't really have much to say to get him back on the line. So I felt that there was a little bit. Of course, I'm saying things, and I know I'm teetering on the line, and it was probably a well-deserved yellow card for that one. But I think in that moment, I gotta try to give my team the best chance to disrupt it. But yeah, that's how I see it. But I think the referees now. I mean, even the linesman was. As I was walking to the goal, he's almost like escorting me, and I'm like, I felt like it was a little bit much, to be honest. But at the same time, it's their job to referee the game, and as players, we're gonna push the boundaries.
What do you think of the resolve of the team? I mean, down to 10 men to come back and get to the spot.
Yeah, I think although we didn't win last week, when we were down 3-0, we showed that fight back. So I think when we went down early, we had that confidence in order that we'd been there before and we'd fought back. So I think especially getting a goal before the half, I think changes it a lot. And then when you're only down one goal, especially knowing you're going to go into penalties, yeah, anything can happen. And we know for us, set pieces are moments, whether you have 10 men on the field or 11 men on the field, there's still big advantages to be able to get goals. And it was about sticking to our identity and keeping the discipline in the second half.
Is there a little bit of voodoo magic in that right post out there? I mean, it hits it once in regulation, it hits it once again in the PK. I mean, what's going on at this stage?
Something about that net, I don't know. They got to keep it there, though, because 2 crossbars tonight as well off the penalties. And, of course, you want to save everything, but for me, a miss is just as good as a save, so yeah.
I mean, kind of a weird one overall, but MLS announces its awards during the postseason. You get named goalkeeper of the year the day of a game. How has this last week been kind of riding off that, but also getting back into business as usual?
Yeah, I think for me, if you ask anyone, I probably haven't really celebrated it because I've been so focused on trying to get us through this next round. And for me, especially coming off, I mean, I told you guys after game 1, it means nothing if we don't make it past this and get that second win. And of course, we would have loved to do it in 2 games, but that's not the way it drew it up. But I think for the fans, it was able to make another special moment here at Allianz.
And from your point of view, those first 2 goals coming in the opening 5 minutes for Seattle, what were they doing? What was different about the defensive structure this time that allowed those spaces in the half spaces?
I mean, that's another questionable offside call that I think in the first goal for them, I thought Danny was potentially in an offside position and screening me last week, and then this one it looks offside from this little split second I've seen it. But at the same time, I guess that's what VAR is there for clear and obvious mistakes, and maybe it's that close. But I told the linesman, I mean, I said, of course you have the VAR for the protection, but you should still make the call that you think is correct. And I think, unfortunately, with the VAR, they're told sometimes to keep the flag down because that's a backup. But then, if it's not fully clear, then they can't change it. You know what I mean? And I think, obviously, everyone wants to see goals. So if it's really that close, they're never gonna give it to the defensive way. But I told the linesman, put maybe a little bit of pressure on him. I said, you got a playoff game for a reason. So if you think it's offside in the moment, make the right call and don't have the VAR to kind of dare to save you. But yeah, that's how I see it.
After missing back-to-back PKs and having it be on you 2 consecutive times, how do you not let the moment just overcome you, like the pressure that's on, and deliver the way you did?
Taking each one as an individual, I think. There were so many tonight. I think maybe I even forgot that it could be over if they were to score. But I think also when you start getting down to the back of the order, guys start to feel more pressure. Guys aren't as comfortable stepping up, or else they probably would have been in the 5. So I think for me, it's playing on those moments, and yeah.
When was the last time you took a penalty in a competitive game?
Ooh, probably when I played center back, so that was probably when I was 12 years old, maybe. 13 maybe, but yeah, I mean, I felt comfortable going up there. I think in that moment, I don't normally stutter, but I think he probably wasn't expecting me to do that. So, and when you get that late, if you can try to throw him off at any point, obviously he made a few good saves as well, so credit to him. But you just don't want to allow that early jump. So I think that little stutter is, for me, for any goalie, it forces you to freeze or you go early and the person just passes it to the other side. So I think that's kind of how I assist it.
Did you get Kelvin to rate your stutter step?
he told me not to steal his idea. I mean, he didn't start it last game, but for me, any penalty that crosses the line, it doesn't care if it goes in the top corner or not. As long as the ball crosses the line, you've done your job.
You're used to making game-winning saves. How'd it feel to get a game-winning goal for a change?
Well, it was weird because it's like I still have to go in the net after, so it feels like I was gonna have to make a save to win the game with us shooting second. So yeah, I guess it goes down as the game-winning goal, but in the moment that wasn't what I was thinking. I was thinking about scoring and getting the next save.